I'm Anita, your real estate resource queen. And today we're going to talk about real estate side hustles that can be done virtually. The first real estate side hustle that can actually be done virtually are staging homes for landlords, sellers, and real estate agents or realtors. The reason why this can be done at home because it is just having the experience or a knack for placing furniture inside a property or a picture to entice or get buyers and renters attention when looking for properties online. The reality is over 90% of all buyers look for a property online first prior to calling an agent, going to see a house. They're looking at the properties that are online. They're shifting through the pictures, selecting properties that just get their attention. And having a property stage gives them an idea of how the property would look if they were to put their furniture inside, and it just makes the picture more appealing. This can be done online using virtual staging software and a good set of pictures. So if your client can provide you with a good set of pictures and you have a knack for color schemes or putting colors together, this would be an excellent online side hustle, job, or business that you can get into where you don't have to worry about meeting the client in person, setting up appointments to get into the house, renting out furniture, getting movers to put furniture in, getting movers to take furniture out, which can be costly, and having places to actually store your furniture. So if you think you are good at something like, you will be good at something like this, you do a lot of DIY, you decorate your house, or you are professionally in the interior design industry, and or just creative, this would be a good real estate side hustle to consider. I'm going to put some resources and links down in the description below to help you gain better knowledge about doing virtual staging. I've seen people charge as low as $29 per picture, and I've seen people charge as high as $69 per picture. So just consider this online business if you're looking for a way to get into real estate, or you need an extra hot side hustle. This would be a perfect idea. The second virtual or online real estate hustle I want to talk about is, I'm sure you probably heard about it, but it's nothing new. It has a different name to it, but it's pretty much been done since the beginning of time. It's virtual. Well, doing it virtual probably hasn't been happening since the beginning of time, obviously, for certain reasons. Of course, the internet didn't get here to around the 90s, right? At any rate, wholesaling, real estate wholesaling, that is basically where you find properties or owners or landlords that are looking to relieve themselves of ownership, whether they having some financial difficulties, the property holds a certain memory or does not hold certain sentimental values, or they just want to put their money in other things. Real estate wholesaling would be a good virtual online business to get into. Also, upkeeping the home, so they no longer want to be involved with upkeeping that property. So you would be the person that would reach out to them, or you would locate the properties, reach out to them, and see if they had any interest in selling the property. If they had interest in selling the properties, from there you would get into an agreement that they would basically net X amount of dollars, or walk away from the table for X amount of dollars. That's you and the owner's agreement. At that point, you can market the property for sale normally above what you and the owner agreed that the owner would like to net. And the money in between is the money that belongs to you. And the reason why I said that real estate wholesaling has been going on since the beginning of time, essentially you're the middleman. So you're bringing, or you're locating someone that can invest or purchase this property from this seller, owner, or heirs for a property. You're bringing them together and you're making a profit. Whether that be 5,000, 8,000, on up and up and up. I've seen all kinds of checks from real estate wholesaling. But this can also be done virtually, and that's the topic that I'm talking about, where you can send out letters to non-occupied properties in a different state, even your state. Make contact with the owners and see if they want to sell their home. One of the things that I've learned in real estate, selling, leasing, management, or just acquiring a property is the follow-up. People get offered things every single day. The problem is, a lot of time, is nobody has the follow-up in place. Every time you cross a seller or landlord or somebody wants to sell, they're not ready at that time. But 5 years later, 6 months later, different times in their lives bring different stages. So they might not be ready today, but they'll be ready the next day, or they'll be ready the next year, or in 6 months. So when getting into wholesaling virtually, or in your state that you reside in, you do want to have patience. You want to be organized, and you want to learn to follow up. Whether you're putting them on a mailing, whether you're reaching out to them every 90 days, 6 months, whether you're sending them drip campaigns just to remind them that you're still here in the event that they have a need or their situation changes. There is a lot of money to be made in real estate wholesaling. A lot of money. That's kind of when they say getting into real estate with no money. They're right. Just to a certain degree. And the reason why I say that is you do have to spend money on marketing, mailers, paying for maybe systems to access their information, and email marketing, of course. But you do have some systems that are free or cheaper than others, and I can put that in the description below for you. But for the most part, you have to have hustle and follow-up. You have to be consistent. Consistency brings results. If you are consistent in something, what you're looking for, your end result, your money, your closing, it will come from that. You will get that, what you're looking for. So those are the two real estate side hustles that I'm going to talk about today. And you let me know if you're already in one of these areas of real estate. How did you get into it? Or any more information you want to learn about getting into real estate, specifically real estate businesses. I'm here to help you and answer any question. And what I mean by real estate businesses, personally, I do have a real estate sales license, but I'm really not into the buying and selling homes in the traditional method. That's not really my forte. I always wanted a business that was more consistent, kind of like a paycheck or residual. So I didn't get into sales full time, but by default I receive clients or receive listings where I can sell, and the clients that I currently work with also allow me to sell their houses or refer me to other people. So my real estate hustles are businesses that kind of have more of try to have more of a reoccurring business model attached to them. And the real estate sales business does have reoccurring, just it's more space in between the time that you're able to service that client again a lot of times. And it has multiple layers that must be followed or laid down in order for closings to take place. It's a good business. I know a lot of real estate salespersons that make a lot of money, but I am more on the real estate business that services the buying and selling of properties. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And until next time.